compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the LSU Tigers offense comes on the field first today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And this is exactly how they wanted to start when they opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. And give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Here comes a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. Has the first down and more. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We've got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day. Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Maybe he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Important second down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. 3rd down attempt unsuccessful. They'll punt it away. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense walks the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now. Trying to run, it's Johnson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Trying to convert with a sneak. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. 1st and goal, handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The short completion to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st down and 10 now.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now it's 2nd down here. And he's got it again. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
LSU now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. A change of direction. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. That's made over the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So some of that 1st half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They go with a direct snap. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Breaks free. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Gives it to the back. Oh, what a move. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. That completion sets up a second down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. They'll try the ground game here. Jukes to get free. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Tackle, but first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Nothing on first down, so now a second and goal from the 6. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Good enough for the first down to the 37. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Grinding away with a running game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.